This is the story of an alien who is preparing his first solo landing after taking flying saucer flight lessons. Alone, flying toward a little planet, he has to figure it all out, where the runway is and how to get there safe. The guy is still intimidated by the instruments of the ship when suddenly an alarm sounds. Beep, beep. One of the instruments shows a group of fast meteorites crossing the space. His ship is right in the middle of their path. The guy looks back. Beep, he thinks when he sees the bullets coming toward him. He grabs the manual looking for instructions to avoid them. He presses the indicated button and watches to see what happens. Amazingly, the flying saucer moves up and down, avoiding each of the mini meteorites. Phew, he thinks, that was close. Immediately, beep, beep, another alarm sounds. What now? The ship is entering in the gravity field of the planet. Again, grasps the manual looking for the right course of action in this situation. Following the instructions, he presses another button and frap! A compartment on top of the roof opens. A parachute deploys and unfolds out into the space. Bloop! The ship reduces abruptly the speed. The guy is happy, but a lost micrometeorite is still traveling and it's impossible that it appears, splits in two the rope that connects the parachute to the spacecraft. What? He swallows. The guy sees how the parachute flies away into space, leaving him at the gravity mercy of the planet. The spacecraft starts entering the atmosphere at full speed. Scared to death, he looks once more in the manual to see what to do, and all he finds is a page with big letters that says, "Good luck." He throws away the manual and grabs the control bar. The ship starts changing from re-entry position to flying position. The planet is closer and closer. Oh man, is this the end? My end? In the middle of the agony, the image of the last page of the manual pops up in his head, making him rethink the whole situation. This is not real. It cannot be. I choose not to be like that, he thinks almost out loud. He kicks off the roof of the flying saucer. The wind almost blows him away, but he keeps hanging on the control bar like an octopus. The thing is going down. The spaceship is almost touching ground at full speed when he releases himself from it. The spacecraft keeps flying away. The guy opens arms and legs to create some drag to reduce speed. The landing is going to be hard. But wait, water! The guy lands in water! What a lucky guy! The speeds make him body surf over the liquid. He lands in a river but with a waterfall at the end. With the speed, the alien reaches the border and there is a missing quarter of the planet. Anyway, the speed is so high that he keeps orbiting the little planet. Am I in orbit now? He thinks. Forever? Still resolved to complete his landing lesson, the guy puts out of his pocket a gun with a harpoon and he shuts down. The harpoon bullet with a rope attached hooks in the bottom of the river. He holds the gun tight. The cord tenses itself, making him turn in front of the waterfall and toward the waterfall. Wow, this is going to be hard, he thinks, and splash! He smashes the waterfall just to find that there is a tunnel behind him. The impulse keeps him traveling straight across it until he emerges on the other side of the planet. Then he goes up, up, up until the gravity pulls him back again. He enters back in the tunnel, crosses the planet, frap, goes through the waterfall again and goes side or up, 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 and suddenly, voila! The runway is there in front of his eyes. The guy smiles, but not for too long. Gravity pulls him down again and he falls down like a rock, but in the middle of his way down, the flying saucer that was still in orbit catches him. The alien cannot believe it. He is still alive and landing. Now, happy of his actions, he applies all the theory of the course to safely land the ship. Gears out. Reduce speed, balance the flying saucer, makes a smooth contact and slowly approaches the end of the runway. Woof! That was good luck, he thinks. Now, how do I turn off this? Again, he looks for the manual for the answer, but it is not there. Then he looks back and something is flying toward him, hitting him in the head and finishing the story.